What's up, everyone? Christian Duke, the Iron Duke Speaks, brought to you courtesy of IronMagLabs.com. Make your mark with Iron Mag Labs and save 15% off at IronMagLabs.com with discount code IML15. Okay, let's get this week started off with a very strange feud between the Black Prince, Robby Robinson, and Mr. BioS3, Jerry Ward. Now, you guys know I love Jerry. Hell of a nice guy at all the bodybuilding shows, does some great videos, has a great company. But Jerry thought that a GoFundMe by the Black Prince, Robby Robinson, was a little strange because initially it was for, I think, $7,000, and then the GoFundMe went higher and higher and higher. Now, I think GoFundMes are great for great causes. I think it can be anything that folks want to donate money to. However, when Robby Robinson put out on a post that because he has 71.1 thousand followers, if each follower didn't donate $1, that he would shut off his Instagram and Facebook, I think Jerry responded just with a reaction video. Jerry wasn't the first one to react, and he won't be the last, but because of the fact that he has such a large audience, I think, the Black Prince got his, feathers ruffled and called Jerry an asshole or something like that, and it's become a feud. And like anything on social media, it snowballs. People take sides, of course, but, Jerry doesn't gain anything by attacking Robby. I mean, Jerry's audience is so much bigger than Robby's. I think Jerry was legitimately offended by the fact that the GoFundMe, the goal amount just raised up so much higher from 7,000 to 71, 70 whatever thousand is crazy. The fact that Robby would, threaten to stop his Instagram and his Facebook just because he doesn't get X amount of dollars in. And also the fact Jerry did point out, Robby talking about this whole family thing. We are a family. I mean, this is the first time I've ever heard Robby ever use that term, and I've met Robby in person. I wouldn't say that Robby really goes out of his way to be friendly to fans. I think I met him with another media personality, and because of that, maybe he spoke to me. I told him I was a big fan, and I'm not here to trash on Robby by any means, and I do want him to get better, but I wouldn't say that Robby really exudes that whole family vibe, not like a Rich Piana or, a Kali Muscle or a Kai Green who, really, talk about the whole movement per se. I think Robby's movement is Robby, but that's just me. And don't get me wrong, sickle cell anemia is a very, very serious illness, and I'm not saying Robby does not really have to take his health into account. I'm not saying that he doesn't need medical attention. And I'm not saying that this is not a noble GoFundMe cause, but to shut off your Instagram if you don't get X amount of money. In other news, men's physique superstar Logan Franklin seems to be eyeing classic physique. And while I wish him the best, I don't know that it's the best move for him. I mean, look at Sadiq. He went from physique to classic, now he's back in physique. Saying that he was going to win the Arnold Classic, barely took sixth by the skin of his teeth. I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about the men's physique competitors or the classic guys or even the 212 and the open guys just switching around divisions. It doesn't seem like it bodes well for them. It's very, it's a roller coaster, guys. I don't know how it's going to go for Logan. I do wish him the best. Also, a lot of rumors on the message boards. When is the Mighty Mike Quinn book and movie going to come out? We've been hearing about this for a long time. I think Mike wants to work with the right agent and the right publicist, and there's no reason to, rush the process. I mean, if we've waited this long, we can wait a little bit longer. The bad boy of bodybuilding, this guy used to pack the houses in the 80s and the 90s, has a really, really colorful history. Lots to talk about, Brockton, the City of Champions. I mean, this is a guy that really is on the cutting edge. And look, if there's ever going to be a bodybuilding movie, a biopic, or a book, the Quinn story is amazing. Now, the other thing I got to talk about is this bizarre Siberian slapping phenomenon. So it's a big auditorium of people, and they get together to watch two guys, standing, apart from each other, basically face to face with a ref, and they take turns slapping each other. And it's about who gets to stay up the longest. I mean, it's the weirdest shit. And I'm not judging Siberia, but that's some weird shit. Generation Iron covered it too, so be sure to check that out. And that'll do it for this edition of the Iron Duke Speaks, brought to you courtesy of IronMagLabs.com. Make your mark with Iron Mag Labs. And remember, when shopping at IronMagLabs.com, use discount code IML15 and save 15% off your purchase. Till next week, this is the Iron Duke.